Oh, what a day for it. Fuck, should we chuck the pit lane limiter on again? Let's do it. Let's have some fun. How do I do it? So I've got to hold that, hold the button, get it to about 3,000 revs. There it is. And then when I release the button, just make sure my throttle's not too twisted, because I'll go into the sky. There we go. Pit lane mode. Woo! All right, now I've been looking, I've been in the market for a new bike for quite a while. I sold my Ninja 636 during lockdown actually. I just had my third hip operation. The bike was getting pretty uncomfortable to ride, just in that bent over position, and yeah, not really working because of the lockdowns here in Australia, and to be honest, just needed some money. I wasn't really riding that much, hence why I hadn't posted any videos since like 2017, I don't think. Yeah, so for a few years, hadn't really considered getting another bike, and then, I don't know, maybe a year or so ago, it just bit me again. I've always been like a bike nut. I always know what's going on with bikes. I'm a mad MotoGP and Superbike supporter. But yeah, just the wanting to have one wasn't really there anymore, and then it just hit big time again last year. I was thinking of getting something more like a scrambler, like Triumph scrambler, maybe the 900 or 1200. I also like the BMW R9Ts, especially that one with the aluminium, or as you Americans say, aluminum. Here in Australia we say aluminium. All right. Tank, the aluminium. Oh God, I can't even say it the way I say it. Aluminium tank. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. God, that's a nice bike. So I was tossing up between 2 or 3 bikes like that. And then I was in the BMW shop looking at the R9T, and I saw a guy picking up his brand new s1000rr in red like mine. I'm like, you know what? I've always liked them. I like the Panigales as well. I was also tossing up between whether a V2 or a V4, but I know just so many reviews on the heat that pops out of those things. The s1000rr has the I mean, not that I really care or need it, but cruise control, heated grips, like they are nice to have, but they're not a deal breaker for me. But everything I read, all the reviews I saw online, was saying that the BMW is a far more comfortable bike to get around on, especially if you live close to the city, you do a lot of slower speed riding like I do. It's going to be a lot more comfortable. I mean, not that comfort is your main priority when you buy a bike like this, but yeah, just tossing up everything, watching all the different reviews on all the bikes out there, and yeah, I saw the dude picking up his s1000rr, and I'm like, you know what, that's the one I'm getting. So a couple of days later, I knew they were going to have this red demo in stock, so I went to check it out. In my mind I was going to buy it, but yeah, got to do a bit of a deal. They didn't want to give the demo because it literally just got on the floor that day, no kilometers on it. I was the first person to see it, and I said, look, I want a bike for MotoGP ride next week. I don't want to be at GP again without having a bike down at Phillip Island. So he said, look, I don't really want to sell this one because we want to have a demo on the floor, but if you really want it by next week, we'll yeah, we can sort it out, we'll give it to you. So yeah, actually worked out a bit of a deal as well. Got some what did I get? I got the stand spools, I got the, oh, you can't even see it, tank pad, got the screen protector. Yeah, a bit of money off, not a crazy amount because I know they had the power. I know people are buying these bikes in droves, and I'm the one who wanted it really quickly, so I knew I didn't have a lot of haggling power. But yeah, did the deal and collected it a few days later. Shit thing is, 2 days after picking it up, like literally the day before I was going to ride down to Phillip Island for MotoGP, I start getting a warning come up on the screen saying like unbalanced tyre pressures, something like that. I have a look at the tyre and there's a big fucking screw in it, isn't there? Tyre deflating, so I took it to BMW the next day. This is the day before I'm due to drive down for MotoGP weekend to Phillip Island. Yeah, it turns out I need a brand new tyre, 2-day-old tyre, and I needed a new one straight away. It's like, nope, there's $400 bloody down the drain. And they couldn't get the tyre in for at least 3 days. It had to be shipped down from Brisbane. So I ended up driving down to MotoGP, didn't have my brand new bike. It was fucking killing me. I thought there might be a chance I might be able to drive back if they can get the tyre a bit quicker, but nah, it just didn't happen. So this year at GP, I had my brand new bike, but didn't have it. Killed me. Nothing better than being down there with your bike, feeling part of it. Yeah, it's so different when you just drive your car down. I was going to join in the that rider's ride that was from San Remo down to Cows around the racetrack. I think, who was there this year? Mick Doohan, Jack Miller, Joanne Mir, a few other riders as well. Yeah, I was really looking forward to it, and then, yeah, well, fuck you, screw in the tyre. Yeah, and so far, absolutely loving it. To be honest, I didn't really think I'd care for or need the cruise control or the heated grips, but God, I didn't realise how good cruise control is when you're just on the freeway, 100k an hour, you can just completely relax that wrist off. Makes a difference. I never really thought I'd love it as much. Heated grips I never really thought I'd use, and there was one day I was riding home from my parents' house late at night. It was cold. I was kind of like hugging myself into the tank to keep myself warm from the heat that comes out of the engine, and completely forgot I had heated grips. Thought, you know what, let's give these things a try. Never used them before, and God, they were good. I'm like, man, what have I been missing out on? What an idiot. That's a cool view. Better watch where I'm going though. Here's a good lookout up here. I might stop and get the old cliche motorbike with a nice background, photos. Hey, you all do it. Don't judge. You all bloody do it. And today, what better day than today? Maybe I should actually look where I'm going. Actually, you know what? You know what really got me back into bike bug? Earlier this year, I was out for a run along here, pretty much right along here. And there was some dude with his brand new Panigale V4S. He parked here. He was getting some photos as well. I'm like, damn, I got to get myself a sports bike. Suspension's firm. Actually, I'm in race mode, aren't I? Race mode's the best. Even the shit stocky exhaust. Shit stocky? Shitty stock. There we go. The shitty stock exhaust even pops and crackles on the overrun. A 636 never did that. I had to get the slip on the M4 GP to get all that, but it was pretty decent. Probably can't hear it, so I got my my microphone inside the helmet, so probably just hear my stupid voice and not the actual bike. It's because I'm in my in the break-in, just making sure I try and give it a good variety of revs. Rev it up to the that restriction of about 8,000, then roll off, let the engine braking do its thing. Just got to break it in properly. I'm not just going to sit on the same constant revs. That's the worst thing you could do for it. Just pub along at 2.5, 3,000 revs because you think you're doing the right thing, keep your engine looked after in the break-in, but no, you got to give it a little bit of beans. Kind of like this. Fuck me, this bike's fun. If you're on the fence what sports bike to get this one, like no doubt. There's no way you're gonna be disappointed. It's fun, it's fast, it's comfortable, it's got everything you need. Cruise control, heated grips, racing modes, quick shifter, like what more do you want? And it's not gonna blister up your legs as well. Like, it gets warm in start-stop, but it's fine. It's a non-issue on this bike. I've heard some horrible reviews about the Panigales, and that's pretty much the one thing that really would turn me off getting one. Most of my riding is through the city, start-stop. Yeah, I don't want to come home with blisters on my legs. Alright, more videos to come.